What's up, everybody? It's Papa Bale. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so what we have here is 12 volts. We got a reed switch. The switch is sticking. You can see it arc and then turn off. But it's pretty stable right now. I blew my last two transistors, so I can't hook it up a different way right now. But anyway, I kind of want to show you something else.
How's it going there?
Hey there. How's it going? Alright, 5. That's all we need for what we're going to do here. So this is my circuit that I built this morning after waking up. It's parallel. I basically broke it down from a series circuit into a parallel circuit. And this coil right here has one pickup coil wound in series, or connected in series. Try and bring down the amps a little bit. So we're at 2 amps. But only 5.5 volts. So where did I put that? There it is. $952. That's faster than anything I was working with previously, and with less voltage than I normally use. Usually I'm at 15 volts and 0.7 amps. So it's a good trade-off, but I think I'm still using less energy this way. There's a transistor that we could try.
Hey, Canned Meat, welcome to the channel.
Hey, Canned Meat, what's up?
He asked, what is this?
That is a pulse motor. Strictly a motor. I've had different coils applied to it. Like this coil right here was hooked up to a transistor, and then the transistor fed back into itself. But it doesn't work unless you put it up next to a motor that's already running. Then it'll work. It'll work about 100 milliamps. It'll reduce by increasing the speed to 100 milliamps. Because if the transistor fires, it's hooked up to the trigger coil over there. So, let's see how low we can go. Legitimately, we're going to do 1.5. This one's working at 1.5.
Yeah. There's a low input from the power supply.
So what I was thinking about doing was adding a pickup coil to each circuit. So we'd do 6 and then moving maybe the trigger coil down one slot, have it be kind of in the middle like this, and then have this one is pickup, and this one and it's pickup, and then this one and it's pickup. And we have 2 slots for whatever. So this is 1.5 volts.
And then it speeds up from here? Or finds its equilibrium kind of thing?
It's going 365 RPMs at 1.5 volts.
Alright, and then in 1 minute, I will say test it again and we'll see if it's changed at all.
Alright, so if it's still accelerating, we will know in a minute.
Yes. And we like doing multiple experiments at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey Bebop, welcome to the channel. Bebop asked, do we ever measure torque?
I do not measure torque. That sounds like a bunch of pulleys that you can hang from the ceiling. Something like that. Am I right about that, or is that not right? I mean, I measure torque with my fingers, and I can basically generally tell when there's more or less. I can't tell how much there is, though. I have no idea how to do that. But I do think that it's measured by, like, you can measure with a scale, I guess, if you have enough torque.
I'm not sure how to measure torque either. But it's funny when he does. He uses his hands. But we're working on, coming into this with zero knowledge on this, and we're really learning a lot from the community, and looking up things as they're brought up. And then we have the 3D printer, which has been foundational for a lot of the experiments that we've been running lately.
If anybody knows how to CAD, drop a master subscription, get your 3D print. It's got to be an 8x8x8.
Yeah, fit on there.
It's got to be an 8x8x8. And then whatever you like, you can either stay subscribed or you can either lower your subscription or whatever you want to do.
And then to be specific, it's got to be within an 8x8x8 building space, so it doesn't have to be those.
Yeah, those are your dimension limits.
And this one came out of that, so this one looks nice.
Yeah, it's pretty solid with the balance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna measure the speed again.
And these came out of there too. This is the gyroscope.
Oh yeah, 386.5.
Okay, so it's speeding. So at 1.5 volt, it's speeding up. We have some amp.
We might hit 400 RPMs at 1.5 volts.
So we'll see if it comes to. That's pretty cool. Oh, for sure. The wheel's going to be converging with electrical storage and electrical generation. It'll converge with other things.
I'm gonna give the cats medicine.
Why ask why? Why not?
No, I'm asking
I'm not talking to you, Caleb.
That's not Caleb.
what?
You know, there's 1,000 rebuttal questions for why. I'm doing it because I want to do it. If I bump into something awesome, I can't freaking see the wire because of the black table. Yeah, I wasn't yelling at him. Or, telling him. Okay.
You want to go do the kitten medicine real quick? Or is that a time-consuming thing?
M.P.H does the kitten medicine.
Oh, okay. All right.
Paige is the only one who's been able to do it, so she's been designated the one to do it.
That's
she
smart.
might not know that, but she is the one.
All right, then hold on.
Yes. Yep, you got it.
They got it.
Alright, so this one, keep these clips. Alright, so there's that. Now we need a ground connection, that'll be right here.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Drop a like, subscribe, let us know your thoughts on electromagnetism, pulse motors, what shape you think those should be in, etc. They can be in any shape.
No. They can be in many shapes.
Many shapes.
There are some shapes that
Like a cube or,
you would not do a pulse motor in.
oh, like a fan. No, that might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, there can be many, many shapes, but you're trying to reduce drag.
Right, so don't set up patterns.
So like this one
Yeah.
isn't an optimal design for generating or any other kind of thing. It's just fun. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I've done that like 7 or 8 times today. Alright, here we go. Trigger coils in here. We'll see if it's enough. Alright, we're gonna have to stop that one.
Is the torque test? This is
My torque test, yeah. So not a lot of torque. There is not a lot of torque in these motors. But it does get up to, can get up to speed rather fast. They're all hooked up in series.
Drop us a comment if you work with magnets, have a passion for magnets. Or doing anything like this at home.
Stop that, please. Yeah. That's great. Looks like it's working, doesn't it? Kinda.
From
Not
here.
running any amps yet, though. I'm checking that trigger coil, seeing if it'll function. There's one surefire way to find out. You can hear it working.
How's it going, Sean? Welcome back.
You can hear it squeaking.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Well, I think I just blew my last found transistor. Yay. Alright, let's see though. We'll check it out real quick.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey,
Thanks.
what's up, everybody?
Thanks for dropping in. Drop us a like. Let us know in the comments if you're working with any hobbies at home, any projects. What's the spinny thing?
Go ahead.
This one right here is a pulse motor that is 3D printed, and it's a rotor with a toroid magnet underneath for levitation. So you can have, you see this bounce here.
And all those
And then these are the magnets here.
parts are 3D printed except for the clips and the wire and the bobbins.
Yeah. And from a 3D printer, and this one looks cool. So it's not really built for generating, but we love doing tests on all kinds of magnets. You could make a generator. Indeed, we do attempt to do these also, and we do.
I made many generators. I've made transformer generators. And you could definitely make a generator out of this. I wouldn't make a generator out of this one though, because the magnets aren't that strong. You could get way more out of it with just some stronger magnets.
Sean said it's not making any sound.
Yeah, it's definitely not working.
Yeah, we think we may have blown a transistor on it.
So I need to try and find another transistor real quick. There's another one in here, thank goodness. It's a littler one, but kind of the same strength as the big one. Alright, so we got these two options right here. The one in the residual going up the collector.
Yeah, I got a good shot of that one, of you doing that work.
This is obviously not an upgrade from what we were just doing, but
Right.
it'll probably work. Hopefully, it's not already fried. You can hear that. Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't put a tack strip on it yet. I've seen it go really, really fast though. But it was with an external trigger coil. All right, we got amps being pulled. It's on now. There's actually 2,000 strands in each one of these coils, so that's 4,000 strands of a combination of 30 and 26 gauge.
Can you hear that? Yeah, it's definitely going right. I can, yeah, that's a nice. I wonder if that sounds. Oh, I can feel that. Yeah.
So that's the series circuit. It takes a lot of power to get it going.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
So if we had two transistors, I would have hooked it up with an external trigger coil and parallel, and it would run extraordinarily smooth.
Yeah, it's been very fast.
Try spinning it the other way. You know? Yeah, you know what I think it is? I think it's the DC connection between the two. Safety precautions, we're going to turn it off. And we are going to run the power straight into the one coil. This coil is now turned off.
Oh wow.
Gonna have to get the external trigger coil out here. Actually, I have a great idea. We're going to hook up this coil and this trigger coil. Then we have our external trigger coil.
Boom.
But the one that I have, the real ones are a lot bigger. You know, they're bigger than this.
Yeah, when it's going super fast, you can kind of see
It backtrack on itself.
the cross formation there, just kind of spinning through this super fast blur. It's awesome.
All right, let's give it another shot. This should go a little bit faster. And you can't hear it anymore because it's not embedded.
Which one of these two rotors would you say has the most torque?
God, I couldn't say. I would say the one over there. I would say that one, but that's just me. Because I don't know, actually. When this one gets going, it's pretty...
What's up, random dudes?
What's up, guys?
We are working with pulse motors, magnets, coils, electromagnetism, DIY. This is all DIY, 3D printed stuff, and self-learned, self-taught, no background.
So we're about to stop using this for a minute.
Okay.
I need another trigger coil. See that the trigger coil on that motor over there is what I was using over here. I don't know why 1,000 turns isn't working better than it is, but it's not. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on just a little bit. I'm going to show you this trigger coil over here, how well it works.
How's everybody doing this evening?
Hey, what's up? Here we go. So this is 3.5 in.
Oh yeah, that one. That picked up pretty quickly.
Yep, it's at 1.3 amps at 3.69 volts in, 1.3 amps in. So the amps are pretty high, but that's because we're dealing with 16 gauge.
Dare ask, do the coils get warm after use?
Sometimes, depends. If the transistor's fried, they'll get hot really fast. Well, sometimes they do get hot.
Yeah, I've seen them.
These ones got hot, really
Yeah.
hot.
That was just the other day.
So I'm wondering what I can use for a trigger coil. An external trigger coil. I think one of these coils could work very well. Like this one, for example. As you can see, I'm cannibalizing.
Yeah, modular. We have lots of modular bits, and we always encourage you guys to help participate in these builds. So just let us know if you want to see anything put anywhere, and we'll test it out. If we know that it'll work.
Look at that, it's going so fast. That's a 9-magnet rotor.
Cube magnets,
Yeah, cubes.
and then there's a cover printed on this and glued down, but it's very smooth. This coil right here, you want to talk about this one? This is a heavy coil.
What is it?
It's the one with the homemade core in it.
Oh yeah, that's 22,000 turns of 32 gauge rolled on an analog roller. So it's not by any means perfect roll.
Oh, you hand crank this one?
Yeah, I hand cranked that one.
Okay. Yeah, this is heavy.
There's about 420 ohms in that coil.
And then these are iron filings in a plastic tube for the core. Oh, let me go over there. Right here. Or did he already move it? This one. And then there's that.
Sometimes it's really hard to do these. Thank God it went in.
This one.
Yeah, that's 18,000 turns of 32 gauge. And both of those are capable of running their own loops,
I'm sorry.
their own pulse motors.
There's a little bit of a delay, and then talk about that. Oh, that one is one of these you just haven't hooked up yet, right?
Right.
Okay, and then this is. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4 filer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, 4-filer coil. I'm trying to keep them real short because they're supposed to pound pretty hard.
So when he started making coils, yeah, each one began to be for a specific purpose, or a set of them were for a specific purpose, and now we kind of
So, I
go for
mean,
it. Go for it.
kinda. I mean, the purpose there wasn't. I don't. I make them and then I hook them up in different ways and see what they do. I don't have an end game from the start, and I know that would like focus me even more. But
I think you do with numbers. So numbers matter. Turns
oh yeah,
matter.
yeah, like how long they're gonna be.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what that adds up to. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, sometimes you just go right until it fills it in, kind of thing.
I'll go. I want to go 1,111 turns, but I have no idea what that's gonna do. I mean, it's supposed to do. That's how long these coils are, 1,111 turns. But I didn't know how they were going to act or behave when I hooked them up.
Yeah. So my bad. That's what I was referring to for specific purposes by your number choices.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like I don't, in my mind, the purpose, would exemplify that I was doing it for a purpose. I just like the numbers. That's my purpose. I love numbers, but not math. I hate math.
I love that. I love that. I think there's an AI that's gonna be able to like look at everything you're doing and be able to be like give documentation on it.
All right, so I think this one is going to go in here like this. We're trying to hook up a parallel circuit now. I think that's right. There should be a long fat wire on the side. Yep, there it is. Now, if all the transistors and everything are working, this should end up going pretty freaking fast. But I mean, it would take me twice as long to test the transistors as it does for me to hook them up, if that makes any sense. I had that breadboard over there, that black breadboard, right on the edge, right here, and it was all hooked up, and it just didn't work. All right, so that's hooked up. That's hooked up. This is hooked up. That's hooked up. All right, man. Could you stop that like all the way, please? Thank you, sir. But the purpose is to have fun. The one thing I did do that was exactly the way that it was described is those 16 gauge coils. I created those to have more torque. and get up to speed faster than the rest of the coils that I've built so far. Something's not right.
The time machine.
Yeah, I had a coil enclosed in magnets that reminded me of the Time Machine movie, like setup. Yeah, they're definitely not working. I need to buy more transistors. Mm. But this, just from me whipping it with my hand, freaking awesome.
Anybody have any comments on the design?
Man, I wish I knew where all those were. Maybe I burnt them all out.
Very possible.
I think this is a 3311. And I have an additional 3311 in a bag over there. So we could definitely try these ones out. They are insulated gate bipolar transistors. I have no idea if this is going to even like work at all, but that's buoyant. But you hook it up pretty much the same way. But typically when I'm rolling a coil, I don't roll generator and drive in the same coil. I roll them separately. And that actually ends up forming a transformer generator instead of just a regular generator, and it usually ends up looking like over unity too, but except for the fact that you have way more copper on one side of the equation than you do on the other. That's what balances it out really. But yeah, I can generate up to like 600 volts with only putting 15 in. But is that, getting more out than you put in? Really? I mean, when you proportionately, I would say no. All right, so that's that one. We'll hook up the other one. I mean, if I'm gonna need something with the hertz.
Yeah, that's definitely more secure in the design. And you got it to where you could press them in there. And inertia can keep them.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. I thought it was, I seen it on 3D PPM. The channel 3D PPM. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he gave me the idea on how to do that so that I didn't so the magnets wouldn't fly off. Now, I was talking about using a MOSFET, and this is kind of like that. And how many amps I was using, I don't know. Honestly, how much amps. Typically, it's 1 to 2 that I use. Which plan with the iron cores? No, this coil design actually works pretty well if I can just get it to work. And they both have iron or ferrite cores in them. I did make a I haven't even gotten to that point yet. I'm going to build an entirely new gyroscope with the new coils, or lack thereof. Wink, wink. Yeah, they're not firing. You'd draw some amps, you would think, if they were firing, right? Now they're insulated gate bipolar transistors. Am I hooking them up right? I'm hooking them up like M.P.Ns. Is that wrong? It feels like it's wrong. Feels like it's really wrong. I might have to look this up because it should be giving me some kind of amperage. Yeah, that sucks. Now I do have little transistors, but I haven't gotten them to function. But I'll give it one more shot with that. These little doohickeys right here. Wow. Oh, these are not open yet. Where are they? Oh, they are. So these are fast switching. And that's the important part, that they be fast switching. All right, there's one. There are 2 for the build. God, I'm sweating. Woo!
Oh, we turn the fan back on?
Yeah, that would be good. Could you? Thanks.
We'll just speak up a little bit.
And I'm just thinking that this coil is not right. Maybe I should turn it around. Maybe I felt like that was good somehow. Next thing, and probably the last thing I'm going to do with this is swap positive and the negative. This is an old coil that could have been wrapped a different way than when I'm typically wrapping things now. Oh. There's the struggles right there. This isn't going to work. However, I could move that one over here, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that
What do you want to do?
right now. Huh. I want to play around with this coil over here.
All right.
This coil right here.
Here, turn it so that we can see it.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out what I'm doing with it, I'll twist it around. There it goes. Alright. So it has, it's a Trifilar coil. It has 36 gauge, 26 gauge, and then it has 32 gauge for a trigger. 2,000 turns of 32 gauge, and the rest are 3,000 turns pretty much.
So how do you wanna put it into the circuit?
I'm gonna put it next to the motor.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna put it into the circuit.
Sweet. Okay. Oh wow.
But in order for this to like work properly, I need a transistor.
Looks good.
And I think it can be run Bedini style, so it can you can use a diode. But that's not what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing is I'm running 36 gauge into the 26 gauge. So, alright, one end of the 36 is on the collector, and the other end's going into 26 gauge. Okay, and then the other end of 26 gauge is on the emitter. And then they're connected to each other via diode right here. So 26 is connected back into 36 with the diode. So there's like a loop there that'll only work when the motor's on. And I don't know exactly how beneficial it is, but it works. I had the connections into the transistor, and I was measuring the transistor itself from collector to emitter. There was about 20 volts constantly going, so that means that the trigger coil was triggering, because I had it hooked up to this trigger coil, not its own trigger coil. And so it was firing when all the other coils were firing, basically, the transistors. So I don't know exactly. I think it reduced the milliamps by about 100.
Hey, Precious Speedy, thank you.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So no, I probably will not have iron cores on the new gyroscope.
Okay.
But these coils, these little Bedini coils, I'm gonna have iron cores in those because they work really good. Probably not gonna use well, it's the magnets that I'm not gonna use.
Right.
So let me show you the cores that are going to be part of the new gyro. Oh, yeah. I got to get this. I always wanted to discuss this with you guys. So these are going to be the new bobbins for the new coils. And they're going to go like this. There's going to be an Utron, and then the next one over here is going to be covered in aluminum foil, basically. It's thicker, but you get the drift, right?
I'm excited for that.
So it's got to be thick wire, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's got to be some thick ass wire to open up the AC current that needs to be. Because the coils that I saw pushing the aluminum disc were not radial coils. I'm debating whether I'm going to take one of these. No, I'm not going to do
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Drop a like, subscribe, let us know if you're doing any DIY projects at home, doing any self-learning yourself.
Alright, so we're going to go revert. We're going to revert to the internal. Yeah, this one. Alright. Nine volts. Start with a 9-volt battery. Yep, we got amps. But it's an internal, so I don't know if it's going to work right. You can hear it though. Huh. So I'm just making sure this coil is hooked up with that trigger coil active.
Hey Brett, welcome to the channel.
It's hanging off the edge. There isn't one. And it's like that for dumb reason. I gotta build a new table here. It's as close to the center as I can get it right now. This is really not fun. I need to stop doing this. Get some more transistors. See now the 3 that are on this one are working, which is good.
He says, cool.
Yeah, thank you. Need a stroke of good luck today. I don't know what else to do right now. I would really like to get to show you that moving quickly, but it's not. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So at 3.78 volts, we're drawing, looks like 1.3 amps.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for dropping in.
I know what the problem is with this one, is that I was using this power supply the other time I was using that.
You were. That's true. It was up at like 30.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point.
but this seems to be working at a very slow rate.
It did, yeah.
It does. Yeah. All right. $801 at 300, or I mean 3. All right, I'm going to use this insulated gate transistor in this coil over here. So 36 is going to go in the collector, I'm pretty sure. And 26 is going to come out of the transistor and go into the 26 via the emitter. And that's where we're going to hook up our reed switch, or no, our multimeter. So I'm going to get that. Oh, that's just righteous. It is. Alright. So there are 2 of those left. So in order to get the transistor reading, you gotta go on the silver side, the red one, on the collector side, and then the dark side on the emitter side, XL. So this is how much juice is going through the transistor all the way from collector to emitter right now. It'll be 3.35.
Hey Kevin, welcome to the channel.
Hey Kevin.
Haven't used Linux in a while, not since college.
2 volts going through it right now. So my question to you guys is that transistor being used? By this coil to fire 26 gauge string?
Great question, Brett.
No. I haven't thought of using mercury. Sounds interesting though. Sounds very dangerous too.
Thanks. Thanks
Yeah.
for the design compliments.
I really appreciate that.
We're getting better.
I mean, if I had like more secure, well, they're pretty secure. You know what I mean? Like I could change the design of the cubby hole a little bit, but getting it capped with 3D printing is not going to be easy. Effectively, anyway, for mercury. I don't know.
What about the wind turbine thing there?
Yeah, I'm going to make some bigger holes in it. I might encase it and spin it. So it will spin inside the case and the air will be redirected. So 2.7 into a 26 gauge coil, I don't know. Probably not that powerful. So I'm going to turn it up to 5. Volts. So it's the trigger, the base is hooked up to this trigger coil. So 3 volts are going from the collector to the emitter steadily. But it's only firing on 26 gauge. I don't have any like thicker wire anymore. I rolled this one. This has 26 gauges and the 16 gauge coil in it, but it's just in series with this one. It's kind of hard to explain. It's a work in progress. All this is whip, basically. It can be improved, it can be changed, it can be, of course, it can downgrade at any time.
Hey, hey, everybody, drop us a like. Let's see if we can get the algorithm to pick us up.
All right. So we got 3.1 firing here. That doesn't seem right though. It should be more than that.
Careful.
Yeah, something's not right. Something's touching or something's not right. Excuse me, son.
Hold on a second. A little bit of a glare there. 1 minute or 1 hour, 11 minutes, 11 seconds.
Awesome. Heck yeah. Alright, so the cube magnets fit in this pressed fit, and then I capped it. I made it so the cap would look like the bottom without it looking too awkward. It didn't print the same dimensions exactly, but it's good enough. So this only works when it's next to the motor. It won't work on its own, it won't work if the motor's off. But it's a good support, I think. It doesn't require any additional power. Whether or not it works like I think it does is yet to be said. 865 RPMs. I do want to check out the other rotor though before we sign off.
Back. Same one.
That's beautiful. Let's get to that.
Nice.
Right on.
Right on.
Alright, so we turn that off, pull these out. See, now I got this coil wrapped around the toroid underneath. Could we utilize that one? I don't think you can with that unless you're using a reed switch, but we'll see. Heck yeah, alright. This one by far is the smoothest.
Here, show a close up of the build on it.
Alright, so this is the bottom right here.
Okay.
Alright, and then this is the top. The magnets slide in like so. And then this cap is glued. I can either screw it in on the offset positions or I just leave it glued.
Nice.
The top edge and the bottom edge are the same height, so it looks like the magnets are in the middle. But yeah, they're pretty dang close.
Nice. Hey everybody, thank you for dropping by. Drop us a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know if you got a passion for magnets.
This is a beast of a rotor. For those of you who haven't seen it yet.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And we have a pulse motor wizard in training right here. Yeah. So this one is a 9 magnet.
Yep. 9 magnet. The magnet dimensions are 40 millimeters by 20 millimeters.
Here's a pen to spin.
Cylinders.
That's smart. That's brilliant.
So I spin it and then the pen stops it and spin it on.
Come on. Let's go. We need a little bit more glue. All of it real quick. That's awesome, Caleb.
Nice work.
Yeah, I don't believe that the gyro will work with chords.
Okay.
Especially if you're all the chords are making chords. They'll sync. That's what they'll do.
Right.
Got a bigger one.
Yeah, you stacked them, huh?
But I don't really like it. Yeah, a smaller one and not painted. I got this one that's painted and it spins.
My purpose tonight is to learn about inductance after and reluctance and all the other instances of coils. But I don't know any of that stuff, and I just do it. And there should be like an explanation of this stuff, and just do it. Talk. Like you plug. Oh man. You plug this into this, and then this happens. If you don't have this happening, then you troubleshoot. You try plugging it in, you try flipping it around, you try turning it around until you get the desired result, which is everybody already knows what the desired result's supposed to be.
Oh, this works better if I have the smaller one on the bottom. That goes slower. Mine goes faster.
There we go. You're learning.
I want this one on what that one.
We're getting major fluctuations over here, though. Between like 4 volts and 2.5.
I found the best one. This one is kind of bad. If I found this one.
There it goes. 3.2.
That's me.
How you doing, bro? Hanging in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that beeps.
Yes, I don't know. Yeah.
Transistors.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy transistors. Get some M.P.Ms, that's what I need.
The coil making vantage point. 222.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Consecutive digits. Always awesome.
Yeah, I think it's cool that you're taking an interest in it. Caleb?
On the best of me, from the best of me fall. Best of me fall. I'm using the one that's not painted. Let's see how well. This one's actually smaller, has the same big on the hole.
Yeah.
Same. But this one's bigger. Only on one side.
Yeah, your dad does great multi-size rotor
Now let's try
setups.
this one. The one that's not painted.
All right.
That works well. It's just kind of slower. Looks slow. So this one works really well.
Yeah, it's bugging me though, transistors. Because I got 2 packages of the small ones, and they just don't work. I think we got some gold here.
All right.
I'm not 100% sure, but I hooked up that other coil. You're good.
Sorry.
No, that's that. You tripped on it. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's only on 3.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Okay? Yeah, this is lackluster though.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for dropping in. We're working with pulse motors, running into some troubleshooting with transistors, but you know, troubleshooting is part of the learning process and we love to do it. Drop us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Let us know if you're doing any pulse motor at home or any magnet experiments or any do-it-yourself stuff.
Yeah, heck yeah, fill us in, man. Teach us, we want to know, we want to learn. So I'm going to try a series circuit now. Seems like I should have tried this a long time ago. Alright. Might have to hook up the other power supply. Oh my god. But that is definitely working. That's a win. We're gonna leave it like this. Power's all the way up, but yeah, it's spinning on its own. On one transistor, that's great. Yay! We did it! Just don't spin that one. Then we'll be alright. We won't start a fire that way. So, I don't know. It took a while. Maybe it was me just not turning it all the way up. I don't know. I do know that that motor runs in about 5 volts, and this one runs in about 25 volts. And they're both hooked to the same power distribution. So my mind is a little cautious. Way, in my opinion, it's better than just buying another block because there's so many empty spaces that can be used. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Should I hook up this 60 volt power supply or should I leave it as is? This one doesn't have an amp meter on it. Oh, we're drawing amps finally. Holy smoke, we got more 100 milliamps on the meter here. Yeah. That's power. This bad boy is flying. I think both of these motors have very little torque. we're just gonna have a problem if we don't stop that. Thank you, sir. What? What? Alright, I'm gonna ask for the last time. Bro, are you okay?
Yep.
Alright, let's start acting like it, please. Is that okay? Just saying, man. There's no... Alright, so I lost my cameraman. See you later, bro. I got one in my hand, dude. Where you going, man? It's like, what? Okay. Wow, man. See, he's quitting smoking. He's doing a great job. So I'm going to let him do what he needs to do. And he'll be back. So yay, we got that moving. I think maybe I should hook up this whole side to a different power supply than this side. I think that will be the best way to negate any issues. Alright, so we got one check mark, buy more transistors. Check mark number 2. Well, let's think about what we're going to build in the future here. Our next gyroscope is going to use these as bobbins for the coils. Little C-clamp. Going to use these as the bobbins for the electromagnets. We're going to put this aluminum, it's a little bit thicker than foil. It's like 0.2 millimeters thick. In alternating sequence. So one here, you know, alternating. And then I have PCB is making me some Utrons to go in the other alternating slot. And they're basically little cones, mirror shape, and they spin. So it's kind of neat. It's a totally different way to spin a motor. It's not like there's no magnets in it except for the electromagnets. There's no permanent magnets. Oh, and then the wind turbine over here. I definitely need to reattach this to the shaft. And then there's holes in the center that I need to make a little bigger. And that should be pretty awesome. But yeah, it has come off of the shaft. So I can't play with that right now. Yeah, my brother is a big part of this operation, man. He gets you guys involved as much as he can, and that's a big help to me. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We're going to hook up the 63 volt power supply to this pulse motor, and we're going to hook up the 25 volt power supply to that one. Because that one only needs like 5 volts, and this one needs like 35 volts to be really functional. But I love how this one spins, man. It looks freaking awesome. It can look better than that. More awesome than that, I should say. Now, I mean, there's no like batteries. I'm not using any batteries. The biggest battery I have is 12 volt battery. It's a battery pack, 2000 AH. So if my brother decides to come back, we're gonna swap. We're gonna hook up both power supplies actually. And I think we'll cannibalize this extension cord for the purpose, because it's honestly just got this drill battery plug in it. So we'll take this out of here like that. And then we'll cut that end off. We'll get our L and our N straight, and we'll hook up our other power supply. Sorry about everything that's gone on. I wish I could have gotten this working better, faster. But I was working on other things up until it was time to go live. So, and then I wanted to do this. Crazy me. So that's probably moving at about 350, 400, maybe more. Oh. All right, moment of truth. All right, man, I'm gonna hook up I'm gonna cannibalize that.
All right.
All right, you the man.
Yeah, we're back.
Keep your head up. Absolutely, man. You're doing miraculous things right now.
Oh.
I gotta go in my bag and get the Irwins real quick. Wire strippers.
Nice.
Got most of it. That's your biggest. Screwdriver. I think I got the L and the N backwards in my head. I'm so tired. So this is going to be N. No, it's going to be the little one. Black. So I did that right. Okay, good. It's good to double check that stuff.
India in the house.
Hey, what's up?
6:17 a.m. What time?
Nice.
What time is it here? I don't even know what
Just
time.
waking up, or has it been a long night?
Get close to o'clock. 8:47.
Heck yeah. Late night with Papa Bale.
8:47 p.m. 8:48. You been working with any pulse motors? Cicada?
So we're going to take this is all one. We need 2 clips, big clips. Those are all really big. There's one more down here, looks like it.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up?
Drop us a like. Let us know where you're from.
Oh yeah, gotta plug it in now.
Boom.
Okay.
I think there's a glare in there. Flip that down. Hey, Splash.
Hey Splash, what's up?
Purring like a dream.
Maybe.
Oh. If we got anybody from the United States watching in tonight, drop us a comment. Anybody from Europe or Asia, let us know. Or anywhere else in the world. Australia, Africa. What's up, Maine?
Hey, what's up, man? Splash.
Yeah, I drove through Maine a few years ago. It's beautiful. My goodness.
Yeah.
We're in Michigan here. Metro Detroit area.
Yeah, I don't get it. Wonder if there's anything.
Is it that coil that you put in there?
What you're talking about.
I don't know. Took one off of here.
No, I didn't. Nothing's changed since it was working the last time, except the power's come on.
Okay.
So, if anybody can, like, I need to focus on setting this up the right way. I'm pretty sure it is the right way. I don't know.
Yeah, we love the lakes. We're about 5 minutes away from Lake St. Clair. It's the little one in between Huron and Erie. And did you know that the word Detroit is a French word and it means the straits? Look up the Straits of Gibraltar in French. Yeah, right there along the Detroit River, and it was a geographical description. And it was called Fort Pontchartrain before, well, when the French were actually there. It's hard to get the thin wires in the, but you can tell that he's working. It might look like it's invisible, but it's tedious work with the big fingers.
Make sure we were catching.
Mount Katahdin. Yeah, the Algonquin people. The Ojibwa tribe calls like superior Gitchigami, and it's just it just means open sea. But yeah, those type of naming things happen a lot, and like DC Comics is a good example of that. when it was that, if it's still that, I have no idea. Setup, Papa Bale. Setup looks a lot different to the last time I saw it. What type of recent upgrades have you made?
When was the last time you were here? This rotor just got printed, I think like 2 days ago.
This is a nice one.
So this is a Celtic Cross UFO style rotor. I finished my gyroscope. It needs some attention. I'm going to build another gyroscope that's going to use, I think, anti-lens is what it's called.
Anti-lens.
Yeah, it's where you move aluminum with electromagnets.
He said when everything you needed was still in the mail. So that, I think, that could have been the small toroids.
There's that. I think.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. That rotor over there. The whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Yeah, the gyroscope is fun. Really fun. It kind of does it itself if you build it right.
Yeah, and it was, there's a few videos we have of it working real smooth. But we need the armatures, we have to make a little bigger because the glue gun can affect them.
You know what? I think these fast switching transistors aren't fast switching.
The little guys?
Yeah.
Is it arcing?
I just have the one coil hooked up right now.
Oh, this one in the back here.
Yeah, with this trigger coil.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't understand why. It's got to be the transistor.
Yeah.
So I do understand why. I'm out of transistors too. I've swapped them all around. But let's turn on this one real quick and show you what they're doing right now. Transistors that still have it work. are functioning over here. And this is an 8,000 turn trigger coil of 32 gauge, so it doesn't need anything. I could move this one over here, but then this one wouldn't work at all. I need to build another one, another trigger coil like this. And that one works very well.
Is it heavy?
What?
Coil?
Trigger coil?
Yeah.
No. It's really light.
Alright. That one is heavy.
Yeah. I'm going to try and hook one of these little ones that doesn't work up to this other coil. I'm going to try and run two of them parallel. I can't even get the one to work, so I don't know why. The purpose of using it, you can't get them to work to begin with. Why are we doing it? And the answer is, right now, because I'm curious and I'm bored and I want to do it, and other people want to see me do it.
It's informative. And the troubleshooting is, you know, it's good to see the troubleshooting, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's good to know what is involved with working it from the front.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have the mathematical, aptitudeness to plan out your whole pulse motor before you build it, I'm your guy. Where did it go? There it is. If you want to do all the math and stuff, I'm not your guy. Maybe eventually I can learn all that stuff. But simple division, multiplication and stuff, I can do that. That's easy. You need a calculator to do that.
Math is for work. Boo. Yeah. Right on.
So that's definitely something I need on my docket, is to build another trigger coil, because I only have one that freaking works. And that's not good. When you have multiple pulse motors and you want to run the transistors, having one trigger coil is not good. What is this, man? This is work. This feels like it's working, but it's not working.
It's definitely going.
Yeah, I turned it off. I'm gonna
Okay.
see about. No, if it's going, I don't know. Try this one.
Nice.
This one's got some more turns, it looks like.
More power. We just plugged in the new power supply, so we're gonna set the setup a little different, and then we're gonna put more power in for sure. That's how it's done. And you can see that's been done a lot. Yeah.
It doesn't go there, man. It doesn't freaking go there.
But it provides for rapid experimentation, so we like it. And then we built these slides so we can, iterate.
I got a violent tremor, and him standing over me like that.
That's right, man. Got to get the angle.
He knows how I feel about it. It's funny.
Pressure. You can't even see the wire from here, man. Oh, a little bit. Put the lights up the right.
Fucking pissing me off.
You got it.
Fucking light. That's what I need. These lights in this room don't make fucking sense.
We need to put one back here. We'll plug one in.
I'm allowed to be pissed about this. Got it.
Nice work. To quote my father, who once put himself through a window due to faulty fuses, what's the worst thing that could happen?
With 60 volts, you could probably get a mild dysrhythmia in your heart. Few amps, you'd probably get a major dysrhythmia in your heart.
Interesting. So I got a pretty big shock back in 2003. I've definitely had a minor issue since then.
And as for there supposed to being a fourth one, no. Because there's nothing over here to put a fourth one on. So there's only supposed to be 3.
It'd have to be a really,
Really tall pedestal right here.
that we glue onto this one. Hey everybody, hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
This is ridiculous, man.
Hey man, you're good.
No, I'm not doing it. I think I'm going to dismantle that and try to get this to work.
All right.
And then we're going to chill until I get more transistors.
The transistor. What's that? The lead time on the transistors. You got
We
it.
can probably do some magical stuff with these 3 transistors.
Yeah. Yep. I can do things with these 3 transistors that fill in the blank.
No? Red, black, here. Because now I need another power distribution block for this two double power supply thing to work.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to hook up the other power supply to this one. I don't want that one hooked up to it. So I have
All right.
to do it all.
All right.
Right.
Sometimes there's a Eureka moment, and it begins by switching up one thing, but then sometimes there's, let's start from scratch.
Man, a Eureka moment, you know what I mean?
You do it a lot though, bro.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one.
Well, we
As soon as
got,
we get this motor running, people are going to see what I mean.
right, Eureka intent meaning you get what you want to have happen. Or it's in the realm of it. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Drop us a like, leave us a comment, let us know where you're from. If you like magnets
Like wires.
and coils and electromagnetism.
For those of you who stick with me through this, you are champions. Champions of watching and not flipping out yourself. That's awesome.
Pulse motor mayhem.
Yeah. Alright, so this is going to go here. One of these is going to go in this one. The other one is going to go this way. And by the time we're done with this, I know seems like it's taking a long time right now, but this will start to unravel itself pretty quickly.
It's been a pretty quick turnaround.
Look at that. It's already looking better. There's our 2 transistors. All right, how you hanging in there, bro? How much time we got?
I'm tired, but I can keep going. We're good. That's a heavy coil.
All right. Good.
Made a fresh spot.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up? We're gonna get this thing moving.
Thank you for dropping in. We are working on setting up this pulse motor on the far power supply. Welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I don't have a translator right now. Can you translate to English? Two hours, 22 minutes, 22 seconds.
Woo! Yeah. All right. Yeah, I love it how wires like to wrap themselves around things when you're not looking.
Oh yeah. It's real tight.
Nice and tight. You're gonna lose that toe
Yeah.
because that's what the pulse motor Baba Yaga wants you to do. Lose that toe. So the wire wraps itself around your toe and you can't get it off. And it's like 38 gauge.
Oh.
You're like, oh man, I can't get it off.
Yeah. No bueno. The pulse motor, Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
It's like, no.
I said that and they slapped me with
the
That'd I'd be like, are you sure, man? Are you serious? You can't be real. That can't be a thing. Because it's like childhood story.
right, but the pulse motor struggles are real.
Very real. Okay, so now I think we need another one. Ground. God, that really is annoying. See how it just intertwines itself with every freaking wire you got. And it's like, I just unraveled you. I just did you. What's wrong? You feeling lonely? You know what I mean? It's like you want to coddle it and then just spank the hell out of it when it... like Happy Gilmore in a golf ball, man. It's like, good for your home.
Oh man. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
What is up? Okay, we got one connection down. It's down. Here's going to be the next one. And I need one more ground for this to work. Here's the other transistor. We got our base connection, which is our kick-ass trigger coil. And we have our ground.
If we get this thing spinning fast,
When this thing hits 88 miles per hour,
drop as many likes as you can.
you will be able to leave more than one like.
Yeah. Boom.
We're going to change the paradigm.
Change the paradigm.
Alright, man, I don't know. Here we go. That's definitely working.
Thanks, Splash. It's happening. We did it. You can tell when you can see that cross
Thanks,
in there.
Flash. I'm glad you could make it this far.
Perfect timing. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going faster than that even. Oh, there it is. Kind of see the shadow of it. Yeah. We'll get a tack strip on it. We'll measure what the RPMs are.
Yeah, that's really whipping now. Thanks, Flash.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Whew. Man, that actually got me a little frustrated with all the transistors being popped like that.
No doubt.
That was not fun. But look at that, we moved two from the other pulse motor to here, and it's freaking working.
Anybody have any questions?
Wow, it looks like a cone coming up like this on the inside of that, looking at it from a certain angle. It's probably because that little bump in the middle. That's awesome. I want to say it's going probably 1100. There's one way to find out for sure. Tachometer on the magnets and divide by 4.
Oh, there it is.
So I'm kind of working with like stagnant coils or static coils, ones that aren't hooked to the supply but they help. 600.
It's going 600.
Yeah. Haha, I said 1100. It's going 600.
Yeah, I think I was going faster earlier. Because I don't see that cross anymore. Or the cross comes in at a slower speed.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
Well, here, let's see. 27. 800. Gotta get to 32 for it to be 900.
No. 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
36. So it's 800. It's 29.
That would be 7.
700. So 32 would be 800.
Yeah.
Alright, so it is not going that fast.
Well, it is going fast.
That's this is the parallel circuit.
Ah.
So what I could do, just to see, is take one of the transistors out and hook it up to series. Voila, that was pretty easy. Hell yeah, I'm an amateur. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of. I can't say it. But I want to. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me to be called an amateur. But it's still rude, you know? I didn't even read what he said, so all I saw was amateur.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up, yo?
Let us know if you guys got a passion for pulse motors or magnets. Let us know if you got any background in this stuff. We like to collaborate, do projects with others, and we love learning from the community. So let us know if you have any suggestions.
So, a little bit better readings from the series circuit. We're at 3,000.
That is nice.
And that's 63 volts in. That's sad, man. I used to work with somebody named Frank. That's really sad.
Leave us a comment. Let us know where you're from.
Help us get this crap off my screen. Aye. You know what a tattoo is? It's actually a pulse rhythm. You know, like that? It's a drum. That's what a tattoo is. It's an aspect.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for dropping in. Leave us a like, subscribe, let us know if you've got a passion for pulse motors,
Just put some ink on the end of that and you got a tattoo.
magnets. Does anybody out there make your own coils?
Thank goodness. I never thought we were going to get this rolling. Anyway, man, I think we need to develop a different approach.
Two.
Reach, get people to put forth their ideas.
I think we gotta figure out how to put poles in this thing.
And it's got to be, your ideas have got to coincide with what's going on so that we can implement them immediately. So, I mean, yeah, there's all the ideas will be compiled, but the only ones that are going to be utilized are the ones that are implementatable. Ones that I can immediately implement into what I'm doing. I would really like to, vibe with some people, learn some. Somebody out there has got to know how to teach somebody that works from the front to the back. You know what I mean? Instead of back to front, like everybody wants to do it. Do your math first, make your drawing, and then try to build it to the exact specs, which is really freaking difficult. You gotta have tools up the wazoo. You gotta have stuff that I don't really have. I mean, a soldering gun would help a lot with a lot of this stuff, and I don't have one. I want one, but I don't have one.
Like and subscribe. Yeah. Join the memberships, so you can support the channel that way.
So yeah, guys, like I just said, I do not use a solder gun for any of this stuff. That's why I have all these wires and clips and everything, because I don't solder. And I've gotten this far without solder.
Pretty good, dude.
So we're just going to run through all the stuff that I can do. And we'll let, You know, the people that are judgmental judge me.
Right on.
But this is really the pinnacle of the night. I really appreciate that this has gone as far as it has. I really appreciate that this motor is working. This is 32 volts in.
There it is.
Here, let me turn it down just a little bit more.
There, you can see it now. Kind of looks like a shuriken.
Yeah, like a Chinese star, ninja star.
Yeah. Maybe we should do some art in the next live.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, before we do any of that, we gotta get barricades.
To collect the paint.
Yeah, we gotta
Okay.
get some sheets up.
Right
We can
on.
do that.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, man, this trigger puller right here is a beast. It will run anything. I don't understand why the people that know this stuff gotta say stuff like that. I don't understand it. It's ass backwards in my opinion. The way they think and the way that they share their knowledge. It's backwards. I don't like it. It really knocks me off balance. I mean, I'm not going to get into my personal nature right now, but yeah, I'm one of those people that think bullying sucks and shouldn't be allowed. And the people that get bullied should then be made a public example of. The bullies should be bullied in public until they are humiliated. I don't know. I don't like bullies. I was bullied a lot when I was younger, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. And I know it's a political issue, and I'm going to stay away from that from now on. But yeah, the other side of that does not make sense at all. There's like childhood picking on each other and then picking yourself up. That's cool. But like teenage bullying and bullying beyond being a child should be unacceptable in this nation. That's my opinion. Because if you're allowed to do that, then I should be allowed to do this. Get it?
Make pulse motors in your house?
Exactly.
Of course. Yes.
In peace. I should be able to do it in peace, and those who enjoy it should be able to share it with me without DBs expressing themselves.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel.
I'm just ranting and raving. Try not to use any inappropriate language.
Like and subscribe if you like pulse motors, if you like magnets, if you like electromagnetism. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. We just got this one to work.
Yeah. Look at it, it's stopping. But it works flawlessly now. I can turn it off and turn it on and it'll go. That's what it's supposed to do. It'll do it.
Nice. You want to start it from a stop? Check out the design on this one, folks. This is more for aesthetics.
Made to fit. There are 3 1/8
Can't
by,
see it. Can't see it.
they're all the same.
Alright.
3 1/8 by 1/4 by 1/4 square. 3 of them. Perfect fit.
Perfect fit. I remember you were a little anxious about it, but it was a perfect fit.
Perfect fit. I had to squeeze it in a little bit and it just nice and
Nice.
smooth. All right, are we ready?
Yep.
Put it up to 28.
So you just want to describe how this works a little bit?
All right. So it's a 4-magnet rotor at 90 degrees. Not every 90 degrees, of course, because the edge of the table is right. There's no edge over here. So, I mean, come on, you can't see that. I had to go and mention it too. All right, so you got these at 90 degrees. You got your trigger coil at 90 degrees. So every time a magnet passes this trigger coil, both of these will fire on a magnet. You see? And we'll just... This is 8,000 turns of the trigger coil. It's 4,000 turns, 2 strands, linked in series. That's probably what's making it so badass, is because it's a series circuit's trigger coil. Alright, so basically it triggers this one and this one. These are bifilar coils. Goes into a 30 gauge. Power goes into 30 gauge, and then it goes into a 26 gauge after that. So you get a little bit of a, like, it's a longer pickup, longer acceleration phase, but it gets going really fast, pretty fast, you know, like 800, 900, 1,000 RPMs. Now, this is, all my circuits are direct connections. If it uses a transistor, it has 3 connections. It has a base, a collector, and an emitter connection. Right now it's just straight connections. I'm looking into learning some like circuitry, or maybe buying some circuitry, and reverse engineering, maybe, possibly, that will allow this at the current voltage to spin faster than it's spinning right now.
Yeah, you kind of see the, call it like the ghost of the cross in the middle there spinning clockwise. Which way is the rotor spinning? Clockwise? Clockwise. Okay. So it is following the way it is spinning. But sometimes it looks like in the illusion that it's spinning the opposite way that it is.
I spin it like this.
Oh, so it is counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Alright, so the rotor is going counterclockwise, but you can see the illusion in the middle there looking clockwise spinning.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll cut that. We'll see if I spun it the other way. I don't remember now.
Okay, you're just gonna slow down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
So it's going that way. Maybe I did spin it that way. Clockwise, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So let's spin it the other way and see what happens.
Okay.
Should perform relatively similar.
Yeah, it's still spinning.
It's a black cross now instead of a white one.
Yeah. It's a different color. It's not like a. It's. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah. Woo! Look at that. Love watching that spin. Alright.
Oh, there's only 4% left on the phone, bro.
Alright. That means we gotta call it. I think we're gonna call it.
Okay. Let me just make sure it doesn't die before you do it. 3%. Woo!
Alright, well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. Have a good night. Your local amateur.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're making
Doing
it
it,
in.
man. That's the thing, man. We are making it happen. Amateur or not, novice. Actually, I'm a student. Novice student.
Yes. Self-taught. All right.
Seriously, man, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Have a great night.
Thanks for dropping in. Like and subscribe. Check out our memberships. Drop us a comment. Talk to you soon.
Peace out.